Love isn't always roses or dancing in the rain. Sometimes it's in the silence, sometimes it's in the pain. It's waking up beside you with sunlight on your face, knowing even in the hard times there's nowhere else I'd stay. It's not about the perfect scene, it's loving you in between. I choose you every day, in the simple and the wild, in the moments we don't say, in the tears and in the smiles. Not just when it's easy, not just when it's new. Through every breath I take, I choose you. We don't have the answers, we don't see eye to eye. When the weight of this whole world feels heavier at night, I could walk away from trouble, I could let the silence stay. But loving you is bigger, so I'm here and I will say, it's not about who's right or wrong, it's knowing where I belong. I choose you every day when the colors start to fade, when we're standing in the gray of the choices that we've made. Not just for a moment, not just for a view, for every tomorrow I choose you. And if forever scares me, I'll take it one sunrise, one promise at a time. Looking in your eyes, I choose you every day. Through the laughter and the scars, through the doubts and through the faith, through the distance and the stars. Not just when it's easy, not just when it's new. For the rest of my life, I choose you. I don't need the perfect days, just your voice calling my name. In a world that moves too fast, your love feels built to last. Every fear starts to fade when your arms pull me close. When love feels this safe, I finally breathe again. No more walls, no escape, just a heart that understands. If this is what love makes, I'll stay right here in this place. When love feels this safe, we don't need to say much, silence is enough. Every broken part of me found peace in what we are. I don't need to run away. Love feels like home when you stay. When love feels this safe, forever doesn't feel so far. I found my place, I found my faith, right here where you are. No fear couldn't hold, spoke words I was too afraid to own. But every time I look at you, I believe in what love can do. Through the doubts, through the deep, you're the vow my heart still keeps. You are the promise I keep. In my weakest, in my strife, when the road feels incomplete, you're my faith, you're my belief. It's the world starts breaking me, you're the reason I still believe. You are the promise I keep. You see nights without a light, felt the weight of trying to survive. Still your hand was holding mine, like love was saying we'll be fine. Every tear, every fight, let me hear, let me ride. You are the promise I keep, more than words, more than dreams. Even time can make me leave. You're my truth and everything. If tomorrow fades away, I still choose you every day. You are the promise I keep, till my heart forgets to beat. No regret, no retreat. You're forever part of me, no escape, no release. You are the promise I keep. There are words we never say, but our hearts still find a way. In the silence, in the space, love is written on our face.
Every breath, every pause tells a story without words.
Written between our heartbeats, every moment feels complete. In the spaces words don't reach, love speaks quietly.
If the world forgets our names, our hearts will still repeat
What was written between our heartbeats.
We've been close, we've been apart, still you never left my heart.
Every touch, every glance feels like fate, feels like chance. No need to say what we already know. Love is loud when it's low. Written between our heartbeats, a love no time can delete. In every rhythm you keep, you're written inside of me.
No erasing what we keep.
Written between weight of everything was too much to say. But then you looked at me like I still belonged, and suddenly the night didn't feel so long. You don't ask me to be stronger, you stay while I breathe. You're the reason I stay when it's easier to leave, when my heart feels fragile and I don't believe in a world full of reasons to walk away. You're the reason I stay. You've seen me at my weakest, you've seen me unsure. Still you choose me softly, like love isn't a war. You don't promise perfect days, you promise you'll try, and somehow that means more than a perfect life. You don't save me, you stand with me. You're the reason I stay when the road feels long, when my faith feels quiet and my courage is gone. Even when I'm scared, even when I break, you're the reason I stay. If loving you is choosing every day again, then I'll keep choosing you. In the end, you're the reason I stay, not because I'm afraid, but because love like this is worth the wait. If the world ever asked me why I didn't walk away, you're the reason I stay. I stay for you. The world is always moving, always asking more of me. But when I'm standing next to you, everything feels still and free. You don't try to change the moment, you don't ask it to be loud. You just let the silence settle, and suddenly I'm calm. I don't need answer here, just you. Your presence feels like peace, like I don't have to run, like all the noise inside my head is finally done. You don't have to say a word, you don't have to prove. Your presence feels like peace. just being close to you. I've known love that felt like chaos, always sharp and fast. But you love me like a quiet place that's built to last. Every breath feels lighter, every fear feels small, when I'm wrapped up in the calm of you and all. You make stillness feel alive. Your presence feels like peace on my hardest days, when I don't know what I'm feeling or what to say. If the world starts falling apart, I know what I'll choose. Your presence feels like peace. If love is meant to heal us, then this is what it means. Your presence feels like peace in a way I've never known. Like I finally found a place that feels like home. No matter what tomorrow brings, I know the truth. Your presence feels like peace with you. With you. I've heard promises spoken too easily, words that faded with time. I watched forever fall apart right in front of my eyes. So I learned how to stand alone, learned not to need too much. But then you came into my life and changed what I trust. You don't swear by tomorrow, you just stay tonight. You're the promise I believe in, the kind love doesn't have to say. It's in the way you hold me and never walk away. When my faith feels weak and shaken, you don't let me fall apart. You're the promise I believe in, written deep inside my heart. You don't speak in perfect lines, you speak in honesty. You don't try to save the world, you just stay with me. Every time I doubt myself, you remind me who I am. You don't fix my broken pieces, you take my hand. And suddenly believing doesn't feel so hard. because you're flawless, so sure, but because you love me gently, and that feels pure. If the world asks what I'm holding when everything falls apart, you're the promise I believe in my heart. I believe in you. I didn't see the moment coming. It wasn't fireworks in the dark, no crashing waves, no sudden lightning, just a whisper to my heart. You stood beside me in the silence, like you'd always been right there. And somehow in the smallest seconds I found forever in your stare. It wasn't loud, it wasn't fast, but love like this was built to last. I fell for you softly, like rain on a Sunday, quiet as a promise I didn't know I'd make. You touched my hand gently, and everything changed me. No rush, no warning sign, just your heart finding mine. I fell for you softly, and I'm never the same. You learned the way I take my coffee, and how I hide when I'm afraid. You listen close to all my stories, every word I couldn't say. You never tried to move the mountains, you just stayed and held the ground. And in your steady kind of love, and that's where my hope was found. No grand parade, no crowded room, just me and you beneath the moon. I fell for you softly, like stars at midnight, slowly appearing in a silver sky. You pulled me in sweetly, like it was meant to be. No thunder in the sky, just your breath close to mine. I fell for you softly, and now I know why. Maybe love doesn't need to shout. Maybe it blooms when fear fades out. Maybe forever begins with a simple touch of skin. I fell for you softly, but baby it's certain this quiet love is louder than words. No doubt, no maybe. You're my calm, you save me. No rush, no warning sign, just your heart choosing mine. I fell for you softly, and I'll love you loudly for life. I've known the kind of love that's heavy, like walking on a wire, where every word feels like a question and every touch of fire. I used to think that's how it had to be, a little hurt to make it real. But then you came in like a sunrise and showed me how love's supposed to feel. No games, no guessing what you mean, no shadows hiding in between. With you, love is easy, like breathing in, breathing out. No walls to tear down slowly, no fear, no lingering doubt. You hold my hand like you need me, not like you're scared I'll leave. With you, love is easy, and easy is all I need. You listen when I'm overthinking, you laugh when I get shy. You kiss my forehead in the kitchen like it's the sweetest lullaby. There's comfort in the way you say my name, like it was made for your lips. And every time you pull me closer, I feel forever in your fingertips. No racing heart from insecurity, just steady waves of certainty. With you, love is easy, like Sunday morning light. No storm clouds hanging over, no wrong that feels like right. You hold my heart so gently, like it's your favorite melody. With you, love is easy, and that's enough for me. Maybe love was never meant to hurt, maybe it's not supposed to burn. Maybe it's quiet, safe and warm, a place where both of us can turn. When the world gets loud and crazy, you're my calm, my clarity. Soft breaking, no chasing, no breaking, no saving, just two hearts staying right where they're meant to be. With you, love is easy, like stars that always shine. No second guessing feelings, no reading between the lines. You don't make me fight for it, you just give it freely. With you, love is easy, and easy feels like destiny. If this is what forever means, a simple kind of truth, then I don't need a complicated love, as long as it's with you. There are days the sky feels heavy, like it's pressing on my chest, and I don't always know the answers or how to give my best. But you don't ask for perfect, you don't need me strong, you just wrap your arms around me, and suddenly I belong. When everything is spinning fast, you're the moment that makes it last. It's the way you hold my world, like it's fragile, like it's gold, like every little broken piece aside, I try to hide the tears before they fall. You trace the lines of all my scars and say you love them all. You never try to change me or paint me into light. You love the shades and shadows and stay through every night. You're steady like the ocean tide, always there right by my side. It's the way you hold my world, like it matters in your hands, like every dream I'm scared to chase. You already understand. In your arms I'm fearless, in your love I'm whole. It's the way you hold my world, that's the way you hold my soul. If everything falls apart someday, I know your love will find a way through every high and low. You'll never let me go. It's the way you hold my world through the chaos and the calm. You don't just say you love me, you show it